Okay, this lesson is talking about different methods for cleaning. I'm still using the basic concept with the mask, again, because I don't want to destroy that image underneath and I want to be able to go back and undo things. I've already resized this, added the model to the canvas, and I did a flood fill by selecting, using the color picker, one of the colors in the image itself. And that way everything should blend together more easily. If you have a really busy background, that becomes a little bit tougher, but we'll get to that as we go. With this, you'll also see I have two different windows open. All I did was open two images. They stacked here, but you could only see what was the last one I had opened. So I clicked on Windows, Arrange, and Two Vertical. You see you do have some options here. So just so you have an idea of what I'm doing there. I'm going to click back here on my main image and close that. There we go. First off, again, W to select subject, which I know this is the exact same way we've been doing it, but my next method will come in and you'll see it. And again, I can't take credit for the method. Lots of people do this. Okay, as soon as that's selected, select and mask. And again, this is drop the transparency. There we go, all the way to the end. You can see what you're gaining, what you're losing with hair. And it is a fair amount that we'll lose, and that's okay. That's part of what we're working on here. We have this image underneath, the raw original. We're going to duplicate that. And yes, you could have done this at the beginning. I just didn't. Okay, make this one visible. I'm going to come down here, create a mask instead of doing the actual selection mask. So we're not going to have this anything selected pre for us. I'm going to come over to brush. This is on black to conceal, white reveals. Brush size is 102. I'm going to make that a tiny bit bigger. Right now my opacity is at 70. I want to bring that up to 100. The very first thing I want to do is lose that really harsh line, just so that we don't have to fight it. And I'm going to come in here and just brush over. Now you'll note, because there is the identical image above this, we aren't going to lose anything if it's on that image above. I'm going to be a little bit more careful on this side because this is where we're trying to add hair. And come down her back here, just tidy that up a little bit. Okay, next, V for the move tool. I'm going to grab hold of this image and I want to put it on top. And of course, going to have to resize. And you know what? I'm feeling lazy. Let's go ahead and delete that. I'm going to see my image size here is 638 by 500. Let's take this over. Image size, 700. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to. Let's try that. Click on it to select. Drag it over, and again, just hold on it to drag. And I actually don't want that under the layer. I want it on top. There we go, just up to the, there we go. And I want to take this down to about 65. That actually looks really pretty like that, but I do want to expose her face. So once again, I'm going to click on a mask, and again, not the quick select tool. B for brush, and this is at 100%. I actually want to take this brush, size it up just a little bit. Okay, and I want to leave the opacity right now at 100. Just want to go over her face. And this basically is the focal point of the image. So that's what I want to really stand out. I'm going to come over to opacity again. Drop that down. Still keeping the same size brush. There we go. Now I'm going to click on X to flip this because I would really love to bring in a little bit more of that color around her hair. There we go. And basically you could call this done. You can add additional layers using any of those same techniques. But again, you have the cleaning under or around the image. And then you also have the concept of putting stuff on top without using that selection mask. It gives you a lot more freedom and again, makes that hair look so much more natural. If you have any questions, please let me know.